Hi, welcome and thank you for tuning in today. Today I wanted to talk about again some of the nuggets and which is really can connect from the book which is written by Mandino, the greatest salesman in the world. And these are the scrolls which is very important. Like I made in my previous video, if you haven't read the book, please go ahead and read the book because that can really help you. And then if you reread that book for a period of time, there are certain things that can inspire you to take some action. So let's talk about some of these nuggets which you can think of in your life. Time teaches all things to he who lives forever, but I have no time for a luxury of eternity. And then that's about time. This is something that I always talk about. Time, and time, which is very important. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am the time. Now, you see the importance of the time when sometimes it just hits to the core of your heart. What does time means? Was it yesterday? Was it tomorrow? Or is it today as I speak? Is this the time? Is this the moment? Something you really need to grasp, that 24 hours which is right in front of you as you wake up. And that's very important. Time teaches all things to he who lives forever. Are you going to live forever? But I have not the luxury of eternity. So he really focuses on do what is the best thing what is given to you today, not 10 years from now, not 5 years. You should have goals, don't take me wrong, but you have to take action. An action that proved successfully today will be unworkable and impractical tomorrow. You see, whatever the best thing that you could do today can be ripped off. You have 100 examples like that as the technology progresses. So we need to keep moving with the pace. So, like I said last time, being complacent, think about a competition. Difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Now, the second important is habits. Now, let's review in your life. What are the habits do you have as we speak? Other than wasting the time. The time is important. So every time you connect your habits to the time, not watching the movies, not scrolling down the social media, if that can help you to educate yourself, like Elon Musk said, his kids are educated in YouTube's and Reddit, and they're ready to go to the Mars. You see, there is so much of education, but you need to streamline, focus on what is the something that you wanted to educate yourself. Habits. What habits do you have today for you to live healthy, for you to live wealthy, and develop personally and professionally? And of course, giving back to the society and whichever the means, whatever it means to you. So difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. So always habits. Ask yourself, what are the habits do you have? If I must be a slave of a habit, let me be a slave of a good habits. See, these are all from the book. I'm not reading it on my own. If I must be a slave of a habit, let me be the slave of a good habit. So what are the good habits you want to have? Not checking yourself physically, not having any physical movement. Smoking is a good habit. Alcohol is a good habit. I don't know. You need to figure that out. What can make you feel better? What can make you feel good? That's the habit you should be focusing. And the results will not show up in a day or two. Consistently, constantly, one step at a time. This one is important for me. The price of a life at the end of each journey, not near the beginning. Would you get a gold medal before you starting the race or when you completed 100 meters race? Number one. I mean, there are 100 people who participate in the race. When do you get the prize? Good way to ask. When do you get a prize if you're a cricket player? just because before you go for a batting and they will celebrate your 100 runs success, a century, or it is the end of the match. You need to ask your questions. Would you be giving an employee of the year or a manager of the year, starting of the year, end of the year? So if you ask certain questions, you will always have the answers. But the thing is, we want the results first and the efforts later. Something you need to ask. Greet the new sun with the confidence that this will be the best day of my life. Now, again, this is connected to the time. 24 hours. 24 hours, guys. That's the time. Time is not the money. Time is wisdom. What you learn during the time can make you grow. As I said in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am the time. So, every time I hear that word, it just strikes in my heart. Time. This is the time I have today. That's it. Today is my time. Tomorrow I might not wake up. I'm sorry. I'm not a God here that tomorrow I will have a life. But whatever I have today, I'm making this video, I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to post it. That's what, and what will that do? I don't know. Maybe someone will get influenced by this. Even I'm not here. See, that's the difference. Time is now. So, greet new sun with confidence that this will be the best day of your life. If I persist long enough, I will win without giving up. With each victory, the next struggle begins. If you look back your life, I guarantee you connect with some examples. If I waste today, I destroy the last page of my life. Connecting back again, what if today is my last day? I go to sleep, I won't wake up. So that means if I wasted my life today, I destroyed the last page of my life. See, that book can give you profound impressions on your life if you really get it to the core of your heart. So I really request you to go through this book. I will master my mood. I will control my destiny. It's all about controlling the emotions. And then I made that on a scroll forth. There, the last video, you can check that out. Whenever I'm depressed, I remember 4 words, which is also written in the scriptures, and which I want you to remember. I'm sure if you heard this, these too shall pass. These too shall pass. Be it your success, be it your failure, whatever it could be. These too shall pass. You make this in a bolded letter and put it in front of the fridge, and I'm sure whatever is happening, irrespective however the difficult situations, if that gets into your heart, I guarantee you, you wouldn't be that much disappointed and whatever the happening in your life. It is difficult and it's not easy. It's not easy to go through a difficult situation, but that's where your strength lies. End of that journey, end of that phase, end of that whatever the situation you're going through, there will be a light and you will raise up. Trust me, unless until you learn the lessons, you're not going to move further, because today you will come out of that particular problem. Unless if you don't learn that lesson, you're going to fall back into the same problem in a different situation or with a different person. So whichever the situation you are in, find out what is that particular situation is trying to teach you by analyzing it. Sometimes you are your own teacher. Sometimes asking the right questions, reviewing the right situation, reviewing yourself. You say, you know what, and being honest to yourself. That's what makes you grow as a person. And if you're honest to yourself, there's a first step for you to get better in your life. End of this video, I want you to take, it's all about you, your development, time, habits, good habits, and having persistence without giving up. At the same time, having faith and having a vision for the future and where you want to move in your life. Hope that helps, and talk to you soon with another wonderful video. Or else, if something that still strikes me back in any of the books I read, any of the situations which I go through during my day, happy to make a video, and I hope that helps for you one way or the other. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.